feeling it? Now, I know you may say, Gina, what are you talking about? Are you feeling it? I feel a lot of things, Gina. Are you feeling it? Now, this one particular thing, and of course, we're feeling all kinds of symptoms, but have you been feeling like you're having trouble remembering what it is that you want to say when you're talking to somebody? It's like on the tip of your tongue, and you feel like this is, you can't remember what it is you want to say, or you can't remember what it was that you wanted to do. It's like something comes in and it blocks your thought process up here, and you're not able to think like you normally would think. Hello, Michael. My stepdad, my God, he is a happy-go-lucky person. He really is. Yeah, I just got home. It's all right, you all. We had some nice lunch, went to town and got something to eat and brought it home and watched a little gun smoke. And you know what gun smoke was about, you all? This is really interesting. I was sitting there thinking, well, I ate my food and we ate some of it, but watched some of the gun smoke. They had a wagon that was hijacked or something. They were carrying gold in it, and she wasn't telling the women. The woman did. They had a flat tire, more or less, and the sheriff was there, or whoever he was, and this lady stole the gold. She got a sample of the gold that was in the wagon, and she took her hand and she drained out their water in the for the wagon, and they're out in the middle of the desert. And when the sheriff or whoever it is gets up, he turns on the water. Nobody's got water, and they have to walk and walk and walk to this fort, and there's no water in sight. And I thought, well, that's really a signal, since I had just done a video, had just just done a video about the water supply, because water is, you need water. You need water, you all. You need water. We need water. But that ain't what it's about. The robbers are going to come try to get that gold. Hello. Yeah, are you feeling it? You all, sorry, I got distracted by Rosie. Yes. I'm not one to watch TV, but if I go over there and I'm sitting down doing something, I'll watch it until I leave. Yeah. But if you found yourself trying to think of what you were going to say, good afternoon, and you're outside and you can't remember what it was that you wanted to say, you forgot, even though it's on the tip of your tongue, you're finding, if you're outside, you're getting confused. What was I supposed to be doing, or something like that? Yeah. Good afternoon, you all. I think there's a spider web out here on this porch. This sky has literally been cloudy all day long like this. It wasn't like a gray sky, but it's had clouds off and on in it. It has. Now, not to mention, you know, people feeling utterly exhausted also. Are you feeling utterly exhausted? No energy, because this is something that has been ongoing for a long time. Very tired, probably even more tired than usual. Gunsmoke was your dad's show and he watched it? Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't see nothing either. I didn't see nothing about no planets, because my skies were clouded over completely during the nighttime. You're exhausted every day, and a lot of people are exhausted, and they're trying to think of some kind of a remedy, some kind of something to help them quit being so exhausted. And they may be finding out that caffeine doesn't work, coffee doesn't work, and they just want to sleep. It's like that in the one place, the town that went to sleep for 7 days. The whole town fell asleep. And it turned out to be that it was some kind of something. I think it was near Russia or something, some kind of chemical, something that did it to them. They don't know, but the whole entire town, this sleepy town. But you all, there could be something in the air that's causing it. If you're walking outside and you're full of energy and it within a few minutes, boom, it's gone. They turn CERN back on again. Well, we know they turn CERN back on, and you slept in today. You're constantly confused. That's right, Mary. All of a sudden, confusion, and you can't get your words out right. There is certain things that do cause that, certain reactions to certain things. You slept in, you didn't get to sleep. Oh, you already seen that. You already seen it. Are you feeling it? It is in the air. Deveray, Greenwood. What can we do about it? Really? We can be aware of it. Can we, can we stick a big filter up there and filter the air? No. We have to, what advice can you give someone? You don't want to be staying in your house all the time just because there's something outside in the air. But then if it's really bad and you go outside and you immediately start feeling the effects of being outside, you're going to go back in the house. I don't want us to become a house of shut-ins, where you can't go out. And if it's in the air and you're breathing it into your body, or it's having an effect on your body, what do you think about the plants and the birds? Because it's falling on them too. Whatever's in the air falling on the birds also, you all. We're getting a lot of energy from the sun, that too. Gina put up a quiz about the Bible and just wanted to say, Doug, well, that's wonderful. I did. I enjoyed doing it. It's good to look back at some historical things in the Bible, because I didn't know some of those things existed. Well, I know there's lots of stories or events that happened that I am not aware of, you all. Yeah, but that's okay. It's good. If it brings some peace of mind and comfort to someone, so why not? And there's nothing wrong with it. There isn't. You got to push yourself. That's right, to get things done, Crystal. Yes. Hello, Jennifer. Good day, everyone. I would encourage you to prepare. I would. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling that in the air too? And urgency, a sense of urgency. This is on top of everything else. It's on top of the sleepiness, the tiredness, the headaches, the confusion. You got this sense of urgency within you that things are going to change rapidly. Like last night on that video, it was in the afternoon, the Bible video, I said, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to be on YouTube. Really, I felt a major change coming into my life, and I still do. And I don't know if you all heard, but there are something that has been implemented that you better watch everything you say, or you're going to be considered. If you are deemed a threat, they're coming after you. And I'm not joking. They're coming after you. And the punishment for it is extremely severe to send a message. If you are deemed a threat on any type of social media platform. I think there was a warning on the TikTok. Did you see what happened just then, you all? I turned like this and disconnected me. There's a warning for all social media. You better be careful and watch what you all say, you all. Do you want to, I don't want to spend my life behind bars or something like that. I don't. Nobody wants to. They don't. Nobody wants to get fined big fines. Okay, they don't. And I hope that they let people know ahead of time. I hope that they lay out clearly what they deem is a threat, okay? Because this affects everyone, on or off, really, if you use some type of media. And it's the hammer is coming down like that. The hammer is coming down. It's falling down, you all. And they're not playing. Don't they know it's the end of the world? That's right. But our wind chimes say it's going to be all right, because we will have the strength to endure. We'll have the strength within to make it, and the wisdom and the knowledge. We'll have everything we need to make it, you all. We will. So even though they may have things like that in place, I think that we will know what to do. We will know what to do. Despite the confusion, when we think, well, I can't even think of what to to do because, and despite the tiredness that we're feeling in our bodies, despite the aches and pains that we wake up with all of a sudden that we didn't have the night before, all of it, you all, we will be okay. Will it be easy? It may not be easy, but you'll be able to make it. If you don't give up, you can't give up, you all. Don't give up. Yeah. Whoo. Man, it's not the hammer. God Almighty is the hammer. Gina got it backwards. You all got to stop giving man your power. Gregory Bolden. Who says Gina got it backwards? Do you know what Gina is referring to? No, I don't got nothing backwards. The hammer is coming down. It is. And it's going to affect everybody. It is, one way or another. That's right. Nothing can save your soul. You got that right. Only Jesus Christ save your soul. You better be sealed with the love, with the stamp of love right there. Sealed it, stamped and sealed. Boom, right there. Boom. Just like that, you all. You don't want to go ahead without protection on the inside. You don't want to go ahead forward in this life without love, without peace, without understanding, wisdom, knowledge, all of it. You do not. You want to be well prepared on the inside. You want to have that spiritual armor on. You do. You were ready for battle in the spiritual realm because it is happening. You can look around. It's happening. It's happening. People can be in denial, and there's different ways that people perceive reality of what's going on. It's going to be through their own perception of reality. Okay, can I say that your perception of reality is exactly my same perception of a reality? No, I'm not going to do that. I've never thought that. I never thought that my perception of reality was the only perception, because that's like opinions. My opinion is not the only opinion. Other people have different opinions than I have too. But we can learn to be respectful. We can, because we got to live in this world, and I don't think anybody's getting away scot-free. I really don't. I do not. It's going to be hard. If you think it ain't going to be hard, well, maybe you need to tell us your secret, okay? Maybe you need to tell us your secret. Oh, my goodness gracious. So evil will be no more, because there will be no more sins. The part of the video last night with the swinging water reminded me of the star videos. Michael, that was really strange with that water swirling around. That was wild. I'm thinking, I'm trying to comprehend what you're showing here, but I'm just watching that swirl. It's like perfect. Perfect. You just kept going. Are you feeling it? Yeah. I've heard that before, Michael or Mark. Somebody said that in a comment. Yeah. Everything is wild, you all. Are you feeling it? Are you, when you step outside or even in your house, are you like finding yourself suddenly confused, and you don't got no Alzheimer's or nothing like that? Or you feel yourself lightheaded when you never did have the lightheadedness, the dizziness and stuff, the headaches, the aches and the pains, and the lack of energy, because it all happened within the past few years. Really, it like ramped up, extremely ramped up. Okay, so something's going on. It is going on, and there are those who think that it's going to get a lot better. It's going to be a lot better. That's a theory. It's going to get a whole lot better. You just wait. It just looks like it's bad, but it's going to get a lot better. But what about the theory that it's going to get a whole lot worse, a whole lot worse before it gets a lot better? We know that our world is changing, and we're going through a major transition on this timeline of Earth. It's a major transitioning time, and that transitioning is we're going to have to adapt. We're going to have to change the way we're perceiving reality, because reality is changing also. So we've got to be ever alert, you all. We really do. Ever alert about what we're hearing, what we're seeing, and not everything we're hearing and not everything we're seeing is the truth. It's not, because some stuff is put out there to deceive. It is. And you can pick or choose which one of those you want, because there's plenty of deception out there in this world. And if you can't even rely on what you see on the TV or any type of media to be an actual person, because AI has mastered it. They have mastered digital people, behaviors, and everything. So that's why it calls for wisdom, you all. Wisdom. Don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe everything you see. Don't believe everything people say. Uh, Go within. Go within. If you got to pray, pray. If you just got to meditate, meditate. You all. We got to stay balanced on the inside, completely balanced if at all possible, so our vibration does not go into a downward spiral. Because if you have voices coming from this direction, that direction, this direction, and you're constantly bombarded with different voices, and you're listening to all these different voices, you're going to get so confused if you're not balanced on the inside and know who you are, and know where you stand and know what's happening. You're going to get very confused, and you will walk in a state of confusion. You don't want to get to that point, okay? Can you feel it? Are you feeling confused? You find yourself feeling confused lately, and you're trying to find the words that you want to say, but the words don't even come out. And the thought you had in your mind that you wanted to say, you can't even think of it. It's happening a lot. You want to say a certain word, but then all of a sudden, right before it comes out of your mouth, that word is changed, or your sentence structure is messed up when you're speaking. And you're thinking, how is that happening? I didn't mean to say that, but then your words came out of your mouth wrong because they didn't match what you were thinking up there. Truth is stranger than fiction, you all. It's stranger. Brill, love Brill. Braille, are you talking about the Braille that you read with your hands, that people read with the Braille? Um, I would encourage you all, be careful what you say, really. Be careful what you say on social media. You know how you get the fact check? They're going to do more than fact check, okay? They are going to do more than fact check, is what they're going to do. It's not if, oh, they are. They are. And you'll say, but then I'm not going to be true to myself. You can still be true to yourself. You can still be true to yourself. You can still get your message out. You can get it out in love. I'm thinking, we don't hear enough encouragement in our life. We don't. If a person heard encouraging things every single day of their life, instead of negative things, say you went through your whole entire life and all you heard was see, I can't even get the word out. Pessimism, and sarcasm, and slander and degrading. If you lived your whole life around that's all you heard, it would get to you. And I don't think you'd be a very uplifting, positive individual and happy. No, it would rub off on you. Your life would be totally different if all growing up you had encouraging words. You were loved. You were shown kindness, compassion. You were told you can do it. You can do it. Keep going. Oh, you're going to go a lot further in life. You really are. And you're going to have a better outlook on life. We don't have enough encouragement going on in the world for one another. We don't. We need to be encouraged, because we're living in very trying times, and these times are going to get even more trying, and they're going to get even more harder. These seas that we're on, these seas of life, are going to get harder to navigate. Very hard. The waves are going to come crashing up against us, okay, against our vessel. And we got to be able to withstand them, you all. We do. We got to be able to withstand them. We don't want our vessel to just flip over and then down we go. We don't. So just stay strong. And if you can encourage one another, knowing what you know, even though they may not know, encourage people to keep going. Okay, even though you know how people get feeling down and thinking, I don't know what to do. Nothing's working out right in my life, and I feel so miserable. Try to encourage them to focus on something positive and to push those thoughts out of their head. push them way out because they have no business in your mind, because those type of thoughts will bring you even further in a downward spiral, just like that. They don't offer hope. Those type of words, those type of thoughts in your mind, if you're sitting around thinking how horrible things are, where's the hope? Where's the hope? Because those type of thoughts, I would get really depressed if that's all I thought about. You got to break that. You got to break out of it, snap out of it, push those thoughts away. Even though your situation may be really depressing, try to, and I don't know how you're going to do it, pray those thoughts away. Ask for divine intervention. Ask for angels. Ask for God to help you. Ask for the universe to help you. Ask for help and truly mean it from your heart. Ask for help to know what to do, and just keep your mind clear of it. Avoid anything that's going to cause you to go into the further downward spiral. It's so important, you all. I'm not just saying it. It's very important to keep your vibration high, to focus on positive things, the good that's going on, because there's no shortage of the bad that's going on in this world. Not a single bit of shortage at all. I think we have an overflowing of bad things happening all around the world in everybody's life on all different types of levels, in all different types of areas. There's no shortage. What there is a shortage of is good things, focusing on the good things, hearing about the good things, because that is being suppressed. The good things that would build us up and encourage us, to give us some hope. There's a shortage of that, you all. There really is. The train is coming down the tracks, you all. Don't be staying on those tracks when the train's coming on those tracks, because you ain't going to be able to outrun it. You're not. It's going to run over you. Get off the tracks if you see the train coming. Get way off of it. Take a different route. This and dance and nobody's watching. This and I don't understand what this and dance means. The trolley trolls and negativity. Yeah. Let me see. That's true. Love does break down the walls of religion. That's right. It's really, it's what's on the inside of you right here. It's love right there. More than anything else, it's love right there. And just think, there's no law against it. There's no law against it. You can be kind, you can be compassionate, you can be all those good things. But there are laws against that opposite of love. There are. Even man-made laws. That's a no-no. You can't be going out doing all those bad things that are associated with the hate. You can't do that, you all. There's laws against that, but against love? No, it's universal. It's universal laws. There's none. None. Because it encompasses everything. Everything, you all. So, are you feeling it? Are you feeling confused at times when you find it more than often? You want to say something, it's on the tip of your tongue, and it automatically disappears. Or you're thinking about something and you're confused because you don't know what it was you were supposed to be doing, and you know you're not getting Alzheimer's or dementia, at least you hope, at a young age. And the words coming out of your mouth, they're not coming out right. You're having to find the word, even though the words in your brain, in your mind, when it comes out of your mouth, it's like a different word, and you, I was trying to pronounce the word pessimism. I was having difficulty doing it. Probably because that is not a very frequent word at all in my vocabulary. I don't have a lot of negative words that I use in my vocabulary on a daily basis. I never have. So maybe that's why that word was kind of hard for me to pronounce. It is, and I'm not one going around using the word idiot, stupid, and ignorant, and retarded. I know I don't use those. That's labels, and I don't use that. That's not part of my vocabulary. It's not. I really like to have in my vocabulary, in my data bank on the inside of me, and I hope you do too, words that are encouraging and uplifting and not derogatory or anything like that. Just have good, things to say, as opposed to bad things, because there's plenty of bad things you could focus on, but you don't, okay, really. There's nothing wrong with being aware and bringing it into the light, but there's a There's a time and place for everything, you all. There is. Hello. So I'm sure you're feeling exhausted a lot, very, very tired, very, very sleepy for no reason. And you probably are having difficulty getting the motivation together to do the things you want to do. Just a lot of pieces. This is worldwide. This is not an isolated incident, what's happening. These topics that we're talking about, these effects, the feelings that people are feeling, what they're experiencing, it's worldwide. It's not in the state of Indiana, it's not in the state of Illinois, it's not in the state of Georgia or Washington, or it's not in one particular country, it's worldwide. Something is taking place and something is affecting humans. Human beings is what's happening. It's having a direct impact on our body. It's some type of frequency, messing with our frequency too. Your ears are ringing, and I know that's not pleasant. Oh, you all, we need to encourage each other more. We really do. Focus on the good. We know it's going to get bad, and there's plenty of people talking about the bad. Oh, listen to the wind chimes. Chiming in. They're pretty. Yeah. Glimidi, I can't say your name, thank you. So, yeah. They are beautiful. Texas, you feel so tired and weak. Your ears have been ringing for months. This sound is magical. Magical and mystical. Sometimes, well, the majority of the time when I come out on the porch, the wind will pick up and the wind chimes will start chiming. I like it. It's like I'm being greeted on the porch when I come out, and the wind chimes are like silent until I come outside. I really immediately go to the spiritual realm and think, wow, there's spirits. There's spirits near, good spirits, like angels, angelic spirits, and they do exist, you all. The angels exist. Angels exist, and so do the other things, you all. That could be an angelic spirit right near that, and the frequency of that angel's spirit makes the wind chime. It could be. I would not say it isn't. I would not say that it isn't. I wouldn't. Yeah. Oh, the wind chimes. Some people don't like the wind chimes at all, you all, but it's okay. I like them. I've always liked them. And you probably always like them too. See, and with it being so nice, you all, please try to get yourself in a mindset, really, a mindset on how can you prepare going forward in life with all the changes that are taking place. So don't be surprised if the draconians from the Alpha Centauri region, that's where the draconians are from, Alpha Centauri. Don't be surprised if they are behind what's the transition that is taking place on this earth. The draconians from Alpha Centauri. Yeah, it's windy at your house. Yeah. I am going to be going, you all, but we really do. And I know it. I know it in my spirit that I need to encourage. I need to be more of an encourager than what I am. I really do. And I do have it in me to be an encourager. But then a part of me thinks, well, Gina, nobody wants to listen to you encourage people all the time. What are you going to do? Encouraging videos all day long? Well, not all day long. But that is my main gift, you all. It is. And I know it is. And these thoughts get in my head and say, nobody wants to really hear that all the time, Gina. They don't. But I know that there is a void of that in this world. There's a great big void of encouraging people, encouraging others. There really is. I know it in my spirit. You know it in your spirit. If we had more encouragement, we could go a lot further in this life, and we could face each day a lot better, knowing that we are encouraged and that there is others like us encouraging us and going through the same thing that we're going to. We can make it a lot further. We can. I know it makes a difference in my life that I know that I have somebody there that's encouraging me, It makes a difference in your life when you know you have somebody there that's encouraging you, that's not discouraging you. Say, go ahead and give up. No, no. I don't want you telling me to give up. No. I want you to encourage me on my walk because it's really tough, and that's what I'm looking for. I want some encouragement. I want some love. I want some kindness. I want that shoulder to lean on because I want to make it because I don't want to give up. That's like your spirit is so weak, and you know it's weak, and you wish it wasn't weak. You just wish you had somebody to help you keep your spirit up. All it takes is a few words. Sometimes all it takes is like even a smile from somebody. Truly, I'm not going to, I'm not going to really get into it because I'll start crying. Okay. I'm not going to let that out. I'm not going to get it out. I can get really deep, but I'm not going to do it on here. I'm not. No, people are hurting. They're hurting. They're hurting. Don't give up, you all. No matter what comes your way, don't give up. You're not alone. I'm not alone. I get discouraged. You get discouraged. We all get discouraged, but we have each other. Even though we live in like in this digital thing right here, it's a media to which I can reach you and you can reach me through it, even though it's on the internet like that. We're using it for the good, and good will come from it. Good will come from it. You put out good in this world, sometimes bad returns, but most of the time, good comes back. It does. So I am going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Y'all, don't you ever give up. You don't need to give up. If you got the voices in your head saying give up, no. Say, I'm sorry, excuse me. I know you didn't say what I think I heard you say because I'm tuning you out because I'm not giving up because you don't know me. You tell that spirit that. You tell those thoughts that you don't know me because I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, you all. Love you.